Well, hello everyone. Today we're working on lesson 29. Wow, it's been almost a month now. That's amazing. So congratulations if you're still with me and still doing the lessons every day. I would say at day 30 not to worry too much about analyzing what you've learned or how far you've come. You can get caught up in that kind of thing, and really, it can hold you back. And you really don't want to hold yourself back. You really want to open up to the experience and just be very accepting of whatever it is that's happening. If there's a flow of emotions, if you are struggling, if there's resistance, it's all really part of the whole journey and the whole experience of working with A Course in Miracles. So lesson 28 was above all I want to see things differently, which I think is a pretty big lesson, because it's really learning and opening yourself up to seeing things in a much different light and from a different perspective. Today's we're going to talk about God again, so this is going to be interesting. So today's lesson 29 is God is in everything I see, and so we're really wanting to see the loving presence. I view, to some extent, I view God and loving presence as one in the same, or perhaps that the loving presence is emanating from God. So this is about seeing soul to soul, seeing beyond the physical, beyond the ego-driven being, and really seeing the true self in everyone and everything. So let's read the lesson. God is in everything I see. The idea for today explains why you can see all purpose in everything. It explains why nothing is separate by itself or in itself. And it explains why nothing you see means anything. In fact, it explains every idea we have used thus far, and all subsequent ones as well. Today's idea is the whole basis for vision. You will probably find this idea very difficult to grasp at this point. You may find it silly, irreverent, senseless, funny, and even objectionable. Certainly God is not in a table, for example, as you see it. Yet, we emphasized yesterday that a table shares the purpose of the universe. And what shares the purpose of the universe shares the purpose of its creator. Try then today to begin to learn how to look on all things with love, appreciation, and open-mindedness. You do not see them now. Would you know what is in them? Nothing is as it appears to you. Its holy purpose stands beyond your little range. When vision has shown you the holiness that lights up the world, you will understand today's idea perfectly. And I'm going to read that again, because I think that's a really important part of it. When vision has shown you the holiness that lights up the world, you will understand today's idea perfectly. And you will not understand how you could ever have found it difficult. So again, really moving beyond the obstacles and the blocks and everything else that keeps us in a very small and judgmental world, and opening up to all the possibilities and the fact that our vision may be the thing that will show us the purity of everything around us. Our 6 2-minute practice periods for today should follow a now familiar pattern. Begin with repeating the idea to yourself, and then apply it to randomly chosen subjects around you, naming each one specifically. Try to avoid the tendency toward self-directed selection, which may be particularly tempting in connection with today's idea because of its wholly alien nature. Remember that any order you impose is equally alien to reality. Your list of subjects should therefore be as free of self-selection as possible. For example, a suitable list might include: God is in this coat hanger. God is in this magazine. God is in this finger. God is in this lamp. God is in that body. God is in that door. God is in that wastebasket. In addition to the assigned practice periods, repeat the idea for today at least once an hour, looking slowly about you as you say the words unhurriedly to yourself. At least once or twice, you should experience a sense of restfulness as you do this. So, about every hour, or when you remember, because we're not going to beat ourselves up about not doing it as per instructed, God is in everything I see. Now, as per instructed, yes, do the exercise as it is. I'm talking about as instructed with regards to timing. We have busy lives, I get that. If you can get those 6 2-minute practice periods in throughout your day, it's a nice little break from work, and it might be the very thing that will help you to back out of a stressful situation or a conflict and really go back into yourself and get grounded and centered again. So try and do it as often as you remember. Again, if you really want to be particular about doing it as per the time periods expressed in the course, then by all means set a timer, and that will be a reminder. Set a timer on your phone, or at home, or wherever you are, and that will help you keep to task. But again, please be gentle with yourself and love yourself in the messiness and the forgetfulness and the resistance and the objections and the silliness, whatever it is you feel. Love yourself through all of that, because that is what it's all about. If we can learn to love ourselves through all of that, we can learn to love others through their messiness as well. So have a great day. And good luck with the lesson, and we'll see you tomorrow for lesson 30. Bye for now.